Hey everyone, Rachel here from Curly Quilts. Today I'm here with a brand new video. I actually just moved out of state and so I have a brand new sewing room. So I've sort of set up a few things, kind of like the big pieces of furniture at this point in time. And so I kind of wanted to do a video with the whole process of, kind of moving everything over from another sewing room, resetting it up, kind of what differences I'm going to do. It is a much bigger space, so that's really nice. I'm very grateful that I have a much bigger sewing room now. And so I just want to kind of take you guys through that process. So I'm going to start off at the door. I can't walk through the door because my husband's giant kayak is in the way. Supposedly he's going to mount it to the ceiling. I don't know if that'll happen or how long it'll take. So I have a feeling it's going to live on the floor in here on this side of the room, but that's okay because I get my own sewing room, so I don't mind sharing my space with him for that. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay, so this is the room as you sort of walk in, barely with this thing in the way. But anyway, so as you walk in, I have some totes. These two totes actually have Halloween and fall and then Christmas decorations in them, so that's actually not sewing related, but those boxes will end up going into the walk-in closet that's over here. So far I just set up the big furniture. So I have this folding table that acts as my cutting table, and then my little sewing desk. And so I sort of put them in the middle of the room because there's a big window right there. So during the day I'll be able to look out the window, which I really like doing. I like being able to kind of space out as I sew and do my thing. And I kind of wanted to center them just because I feel like that uses the space the best. Plus, my sewing table doesn't have like a leaf or anything on the back. So when I do those bigger sewing projects like quilts and things like that, the cutting table will kind of act like a back to the table. So I think that's really nice. And then underneath you can see I have a couple more totes. Those are actually sewing related things. Just kind of hiding under there for now. I don't know how I want to utilize that space quite yet. I might end up doing storage bins or something of that nature. I don't know. I'm going to be on a limited budget going into this. So I'm not going to go crazy right now at first. But I do end up want to thrifting things, so as I kind of move back into this area, you can see there's the whole space. Can I turn the camera this way? Yeah. So there it is. It's a pretty big room. And that's kind of where we just walked in at. It has really tall ceilings, which is really nice. Okay, and then right now I have this dresser. This was acting as kind of a clothes dresser / catch-all for random papers and things like that in my other room. And so what I think I'm going to end up doing is taking any remaining clothes out, and maybe leaving the paperwork. I'm probably going to bring the paperwork down into the bottom drawer. And then the top drawer, I think I'm going to make my planner stuff, all my happy planner accessories and all the stickers and things like that I like to do. The second drawer might end up being paper crafts because I do like to do some junk journaling as well. I haven't decided yet. And then the third drawer might be quilting patterns, like printed patterns and things. Not 100% sure how I'll utilize this drawer, but I definitely want to have it in my sewing room. And that's my little trash cat. Okay, so there's the drawers. And then there's my really badly disgusting burnt ironing board. The thing is, it's just the cover. This cover I got at Joann's, and it's horrible. I don't know what I was thinking with the blue and white stripes, because one, it makes me really dizzy when I use it. And then two, like you can see there, the stains, the color of the thing bled. Now, I don't know if that's because I didn't wash it beforehand. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Anyway, so here's my sewing table. It was already kind of looking dingy before we moved, but it definitely got some damage in the move itself. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I might end up just taping over that or something. This little table actually sits right here and is supposed to fit like a small sewing machine. But in my other sewing room, I actually had this table turned around, or I sewed on the back of it. I had my sewing machine set up on the back because of this big black thing right here. I don't know if you can see. It's like a shelf, like a metal shelf here. But I think I'm going to just take that shelf off because it makes it easier for me to sit and sew without that there, because my legs are very long. And so I like to be really close to my sewing machine. So I might end up taking that black shelf off. Maybe I don't know, I'm thinking about like Mod Podging this table. I mean, it's a couple years old now. Oh, it's like 3 or 4 years old at this point in time. So I mean, I might as well cover it with some crafting paper and things like that. So there's this sewing table. The chair I really like. I got that for Christmas last year. It's really nice. My husband got it at Staples for maybe $120. And it's really comfy, and you can adjust everything on it, which I like. And then this was one of my Christmas presents this year, was this cool articulating arm so that I can film more sewing videos. So I can do like up close and personal stuff. I definitely want to have a lot more free motion quilting videos on this channel and everything like that. This I can also, comes with a different little bottom, and so I can set that up on the cutting table and show you how I cut fabric and things like that. And then this was my other shelf that I had. This is where I had all my fabric, like my new fabric set out. And I had my fabric out all the time. And in one respect, I really like that because I like looking at my fabric. But at the same time, it almost made me feel guilty because I had such a large stash of stuff I hadn't worked on. So I don't know if I want to continue to keep my fabric on these shelves. This year, I really, really, really want to work on all my whips, all my works in progress. And so I might devise a system in which I can set up all those works in progress right here. And that way I can just grab them each day and work on them. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, there's 8 little cubbies here. So that's a possibility. And then I do have my little alligator head from Louisiana. He's cute. And then you can see I got a bunch of filming stuff for Christmas this year, which is really cool. So I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on this channel. And so I'll show you over here. So here's the big window. I don't know if I'll sew my own curtains or just buy them, because let's be real, I want it to get finished. So you can see here, I didn't bring the tables all the way to the window because I have this little guy who likes to hang out with me. And so I want to maybe put a little cat bed thingy. You know how you can put them on the windowsill? I want to get him one of those because in my last apartment, 1, the windowsills weren't wide enough for him, and 2, they were kind of high up, and he has hip issues, and then my desk was right next to the window, so he couldn't really get there. And so I want to set something up over here, maybe next to the cutting table, maybe like a little table or something like that he can jump up on and sit and look at the window and hang out with me while I sew. And then I wanted to leave this space here because I think I want to get one of those rolling carts. I don't know if I'm going to jump the gun and actually get one or not. They seem useful and practical and cute all at once, but maybe something else can go here, some sort of storage. I'm not sure. So, and then over here in this corner we have more boxes. Kitty, watch out! Watch out, little kitty! A little sewing cat. So behind the ironing board, let's move this out of the way here, is the other shelves I have. These I mostly used for books. So I had photo albums and some quilting books and like catch-all books because I like to read, and I have lots of different journals and things like that too. So I'll probably continue to use this as a bookshelf just because it's more on the skinny side. And then, you know, I could put some decorations, some knickknacks up there. And then in here, this is the walk-in closet. And you guys, like, I've never had a walk-in closet before, and now I have two. Like, I'm so blessed. I'm very grateful to have this new sewing room, and there's like shelves everywhere. So, okay, let's start. So there's a bag of to-do projects. That is the one bin that's actually filled with stuff that's finished. That's actually all finished stuff, like things I've sewn. You know, I was trying to do arts and crafts fairs, and so there's like other crafty kind of stuff in there that are finished, ready to sell at some point. So hopefully I can get like my Etsy going. I never really got that off the ground. And then, you know, some more fabric, more net, look, whips. Can you read upside down? WIPS, whips. Okay, and there's my Janome sewing machine. She's living in here for a second while I get everything situated. And then I have my vintage 1956 Singer 301A. I love this machine. It is great and it travels well. Much easier, much lighter than that beast, but I love her. I love them both. Okay, and then so you can see there's a shelf here. And then back in this corner, there will be some other stuff in here. Like I said, there'll be some Halloween decorations, Christmas decoration bins in here, and then probably some of these catch-all camping things. Because we do have a small patio here in this new place, but not everything will fit. And then probably some of my husband's fishing stuff will live here. There's the printer, Christmas ornaments, and then another little shelf right here, which I love. I don't know, the shelf is really cute. And then my wedding dress, which I haven't gotten to wear. I was supposed to get married last year, and then, you know, COVID hit. So there you go. There's the walk-in closet. I don't want to keep any works in process in this closet because last year I had, hold on 1 second. Okay, I just had to tell my husband to be quiet. He's playing video games. So what I was saying is I don't want to keep a lot of works in process in here because I found that, one, having them in, you know, dark bags that I can't see, having them stored away in a closet means I don't reach for them quite as much. So I'm the kind of person, like, out of sight, out of mind, completely. Like, that's me to a T. So I have to have everything I want to finish out and about, and so that's why I'm thinking of making this whole area the to-do, sort of the to-do shelf and everything. So, but yeah, and I don't want to keep anything on the floor or anything like that. I might get a rug in here. But yeah, so that is my sewing room as it stands currently. Like I said, I am hoping to get this kayak mounted up there. Oh, and I do want to make, since this wall is freaking huge, I want to make a visual board, design board. Yes, so that way I can, like, any quilt that I'm working on, I can put up there and kind of look at it and things like that, which I don't really need to worry about too much because most of my projects that I need to finish are sort of beyond that point. So that's something I can work on slowly in here. And, you know, slowly I'll put some decorations up, some quilts that I've finished. And yeah, so that's it. So if you guys like this video and you want to see some more progress videos as I get the sewing room moving along, feel free to like and subscribe. I am going to be doing, the next video I do is going to be an unpack with me video. So we get to actually bust open all these boxes and see what's inside and figure out where I want to put stuff. And then I'm going to do a video series about getting stuff sewn this year, like actually finishing all your projects for 2021. For me, 2020 was definitely I kind of lost my sojo there for a while because of mask making and just not feeling it. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in other videos.